Hey everyone, how's it going? It is I, the real Randy Chavez. I'm coming at you today with an Earth 2 update video. I'm sorry I only had the one video yesterday. It was just for the Earth 2 anyway. Videos on other things. Just had a lot going on. But I'm back here to you today with a couple of concerns. I had a little while to think about it. And as great of an opportunity as this is for Earth 2 and buying tiles, there is two options that we have for those of us that are invested. For those that are not invested, video is not really about that. It's not really for you. I have a bunch of other videos on speculation and all that, but this is about those of us that have tiles, or if you're thinking about getting tiles, I guess listen up. The elite, the not sound all conspiracy theorists like the social elite or classes like the 1%, but they have all of us together. Me, Ari Realty, Guidebook Gaming, British Guy Dorkslayer. We could all fusion Ha together and have, I don't know, a couple hundred. All of us together, probably maybe $1 million between in-game currency and out. Maybe even multi-millionaires. I don't know. Tech ops as well. Just all these other people, main guys in the game. That is nothing compared to some of these other big corporations that are going to come rolling in, and they're either going to try to make their own, because there's a lot of these other games. British Guy Dorkslayer just made a video, like a 30-minute video saying, like, here's all of these other things, starting with Pi and B, going to Omi, going to, I don't know if you want OpenSea, Decentraland, all these different places, all using NFTs, CryptoKitties, CryptoKitties and NFT, all these online games similar to Earth 2, except they all have the same thing working against them. None of them have you guys. None of them have the base that we have. None of them have, we still, this pure sense of wonder that we still have, and the hope and opportunity. I know I'm going a little all over the place with this, but there is a chance, I think more than a chance, that people, we all already know that Microsoft and Facebook are working on their own virtual reality stuff. Facebook has 10,000 people working for them, trying to be the head in AR. Now, what they'll most likely do is they'll pull ahead, and they will be probably the ones in AR, VR, that area space. Are they going to come out with their own games? They'll try. But they are years behind of this game. They're years behind of this game, this user base, whatever. Facebook can try as they might to build their own. They could use other people's formats. They could use other people's products, and they have the capital. Same thing with Microsoft, Apple. They decide to get in, maybe Sony as well. But what they don't have is just the organic hype of this. A lot of bigger companies work with so much red tape, so they have meetings and they have all calls and commanders call. I'm thinking military here, but the same thing, the same weakness that the military has, these big corporations have. Good ideas get killed. They always say okay, well, I have this idea, it seems great. All right, now I have this meeting, this email, and there's a whole bunch of red tape to go for. And what makes viral memes? We make viral E2 memes. They don't make those exactly. We share them on their platforms, but they don't make them. TikTok is a great, it's a fun way to watch videos, but we make the content. They can try to make the content, they're not going to do any good. But if they cannot make their own version of Earth 2, a better one, which I don't think they'll be able to, they are probably going to try to come up in here in our space, and they're going to do one of two things. If they can't buy it from the developers, they're going to either buy property that is not, they're definitely going to buy property that is not taken yet. Whatever it is, wherever they are, again, we can use tiles and we can terraform them so they could buy out the entire Atlantic Ocean. What was that, $1 million? It's nothing to them. And that's what they will do. They will buy tiles out the yin-yang, and also they will put up websites. The advertisements, again, we can pick our own advertisements. Me, a lot of it's going to be subscribe to the real Randy Chavez. PewDiePie is going to be subscribe to Pewds. But the advertisements that these guys are going to put on these multi-billion-dollar platforms with their multi-billion-dollar budget, they are going to say, like, sell your tiles for cash. And what they will probably do is they will give you 2 and 5 and 10 times what that property value is worth. So you guys have two options here. You can either buy as much as you can now, and when those big guys come rolling in, because they will, and you can sell double, quadruple, quintuple your money, sure, you can 10x it. And I don't. Okay, if you can do that, and you can, like, hey, you know what? I did this. Now, guess what? I paid off my school debt. I paid off my credit card debt. Now I don't have to wait 30 years to pay off my house. I don't have to wait 20 years. Okay, good. Like, if you use it to improve your life or help others, I can't knock you for that. But what I see, one of the fears of mine is that they are going to do that to everyone. It's called gentrification. That people do it in the real world. They're going to do it in the virtual world. They will buy up places for. They'll say either, okay, they'll make up this big propaganda thing, and they'll say, don't go to Chavez Megacity, don't go to Eye of Sahara, don't go to any of these amazing places that are going to be built. They're going to run ads like, come here for this, and this reason. And then when maybe people aren't going to your place anymore, or if they are or if they aren't, they're going to try to get you to sell. And they're going to try to own the game, because this is the best. Like, again, British Guy Dorkside just did that video where he said he's gone into, all right, E2, Discord chats and Telegrams and everything. Then it goes to all the others, all the ones I just mentioned, like Decentraland, Vpart, all of these other ones, Discord and Telegrams. And he said, it's not even a competition. It's not even close. Earth 2 is years, miles ahead, sprinting away while everyone else is at a crawl space. They're crawling. And what I think is going to happen, these big companies are going to come in. They're going to try to get you to sell your tiles. They're going to get you to sell your property, your land, by whatever means necessary. And then in the future, because again, once this goes to phase 3, that's it. They will continuously update through phase 3, but it will never end. This will not end. And they're going to rent it out. They're going to rent out their spaces to everyone. They're going to rent it out to us, to our kids. And I don't think we should let them. Finally, for the first time, I think for again, me, millennial, so some of my older guys that are like, 45 and above, that maybe, 20 years ago, able to get a home that is not as crazy expensive as it is now, at least not in New York. You'll probably remember that, we can get a home. Got 2 homes. If you were able to buy a home before the crash in 08, what they would do in the 90s, like, you have a home? Take out a line of credit or money against your home so you could buy another one, because it just kept going up and up and up. But a lot of my younger folk, a lot of people my age and younger, this is the first time I think in my adult life where it's like, okay, we can have something that's our own, that no one can take away from us, that generates, because again, these are all supposedly NFTs that they have our signature on it, they have our addresses on it, they cannot be taken away. Only way they can be taken away is if we sell. And like those people sticking it to Wall Street with GameStop and AMC, we should, I think we should hodl. I think we should hold on for dear life, and we should not sell, because they can't take it away from us. They can't. They can try. They could offer you, again, 10x of what it's worth. Not gonna be mad. Not gonna call you a sellout. There's very few opportunities that you get like this where you just smell which way the wind is blowing. In finance, I've seen these things happen before, and if you can make an opportunity, 2, 5, 10x your money, 20x your money, because again, that's nothing to these people. Okay, I'm not gonna have, like, good for you. That doesn't happen very often. But no, I come from the dirt and nothing, and I am not gonna give in to big corporations. So that is my advice. Anyone who's with me, great. Um, this is also one of the first times in my life when big institutions are going to be ahead of something that was created by not the institutions. They didn't come up with it themselves. I'm talking about Bitcoin. I'll get back to E2 in a second, I promise. They are getting ready to go into Bitcoin. They have passed the stages, where Gandhi says first they ignore you, then they ridicule you, then they fight you, and then you win. They ignored and ridiculed. They are skipping the fighting stage. They're skipping that stage, and they're going right to, before they win, let's use all of our money and get that. They almost have what they want. Complete control. Have it over the vaccines they give. They have it in China. Has those internment camps for Muslims, and the citizens just feel like they're being watched. And cyberspace is ours. This is, whoever created it, we own it now. We're the ones that live here most of the time. A lot of you guys have, outside of watching my videos, have heard a lot about me from other people, other places. Clown, neckbeard, no neckbeard anymore. There is if I can kind of quote Captain America here, where he says, the price of freedom is high. It always has been. But it's a price that I'm willing to pay. And if I'm the only one, then so be it. But I'm willing to bet that I'm not. End quote. And what I mean to take away from that is, if we stick together and we hold on for dear life, they can't take it away from us. They cannot. They could try, but that's something like I'm not buying any more Tesla. I'm not buying any more. It is, and I am going to close down that high risk lending business. I am going to liquidate a decent amount of my Pokemon cards, a bunch of my inventory, and I'm going all into Bitcoin and Earth 2. I made a status about that on Facebook the other day. That's the only two things that I'm buying right now. These two. And this is something where I want to take you guys along with me. I want you guys to be Chavez, like, again, Guidebook Gaming. If you have not watched that, if you don't have a Twitch, get a Twitch and go follow them, because that's how you get free tiles. Next video, I'm going to give away a bunch of free tiles as well. I do that every couple of videos. I say, boom, 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 you all get free tiles. So this is something where RE Realty, same thing. We're holding on for dear life. They will not take it from us. I love you guys. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Comments are good for the YouTube algorithm. I love you all. Goodbye. Meow, 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 meow.